What's up, guys? Welcome to How It Works. You're seeing me full in the flesh. This is a little different today, okay? But if you clicked on the thumbnail, you know what we're doing. We're crafting spirits today. So what I have here is a nice infusion kit, right? But before we jump right into the video, I would appreciate it if you guys like, subscribe, share, and do all that good old stuff so I can continue to make videos like this and bring you some things that, hey, maybe you know that you needed it, maybe you didn't know that you needed it. But here on How It Works, I'm gonna show you how it works. So, like I say, right now we got this whiskey infusion kit, but it's not only whiskey, it's rum, it's gin, it's cognac, it's tequila, whatever you want. Today, we are going to be doing a rum and we're going to be doing a tequila. Okay, so but let's look what's in this box first. So like I say, this is the infusion kit, and what it says, craft your spirit. So whatever you like, whatever you feel, this is what we're going to do. Now I will let you guys know that these things does take time. All right, what you get in the box? Nothing. No, I'm kidding. Of course, this nice soft foam to keep everything tucked in and nice. We don't need that. Get that out of here. All right, but here you go. You got your nice little book, right? This is the instructions. This is going to tell you everything that you need to do. I'm actually going to show you how this actually works, okay? Then we have our wonderful ties, right? Basically, you're going to tie this on just to let yourself know, hey, this is what I got in this bottle, so you don't forget. But also, too, here, gel. We don't need that. All right, but there we go. So inside this box, what you have is you have two bottles, okay? Those two bottles are basically for one, you're going to infuse. The other one, you're going to use to strain out all of the wonderful ingredients that you're going to put in there, okay? We also have a strainer in here. We have a nice little cup, and then we also have some stones, just so when you're ready to mix it around and do your little drinky thing. On the side, what we have over here is our flavors. So that we're all gonna join and try out today, okay? We're just gonna try out some of these flavors. I want you guys to get a good look at them. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to do this. All right, we're popping this bad boy back open over here, and because, hey, rum is the way to go. I'm a rum drinker, so here it is. This is a little bottle, right? And then what you're gonna do, I said the little silver thing is actually the little spout. Okay. What you're gonna do with that, you're gonna flip it, take your top off. Yeah. You pop your top off. Ooh, a little plasticky. It's plastic. What do you expect? All right. So rule of thumb, from what the little book says, you might want to do 8 to anywhere between 8 to 7 ounces or whatnot, which that's what this is here, and you just kind of want to try it. So we're going to do the rum first. More overproofed liquor when you're infusing, and if you don't believe me, the instructions tell you that too here, okay? That's what they tell you. All right, oh, it's not that side. This side is what, this is the side that tells you that, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with this Roselle hibiscus, right? Because who doesn't love hibiscus, all right? That's it, it's hibiscus, right? Rochelle hibiscus. And I'm gonna take this off for a second, flip that over. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna pop it open. Simple, easy. Ooh, okay. That's there we go. So what we'll do is we'll take a few out of here and we'll just boom, pop that right in there. And I'm just gonna do a few of these guys. And the reason why, you know, I like a strong flavor with this hibiscus. So I'm a rum drinker. I don't know if you guys, I'm from Texas, as you know. I love a good Long Island, right? And this can be my twist on the Long Island because, hey, with the rum infused with hibiscus, if I can get this out of here, I know. Voila. All right, and I'll put one more just for good measures. There we go. All right, so we'll put that there. That's our hibiscus. It's our Rochelle hibiscus. This is what we're using for this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pop that bad boy right back on top, just like that. All right. We're going to take our liquor. And like I say, this is just overproof, right? Overproof is rum, 69%. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pour this in here. Don't say anything about the way I'm pouring the liquor, okay? That's our rum, okay? Easy, overproof. Didn't fill it up to the top, right? Did not fill it up to the top. And I'm gonna do the next one second. I'm gonna do the tequila a little different. So now what I'm gonna do, pop that back on top. And then what you wanna do, give it a good shake. You can shake it or you can stir it slowly, however you choose. It's up to you, right? If I want to do that. Now, for this rum, for the jasmine, this is gonna take about 4 days to infuse. But rule of thumb is you wanna check it in 2 days. So 48 hours, check to see if it got the flavor that you want. If it does have the flavor that you want, then cool. If it doesn't, let it go the full 4 days, right? And just you know, as the days pop, you just taste, okay? Taste to see if that's what you want. I got the time there written down, so don't worry. I'll put one of these little fancy things on there later and check it out. All right, so that's our cognac, right? So we're gonna do our tequila in this one, right? And for our tequila, let's see what the book recommends. And that's what I like. The book recommends things because why not? Recommend me some things, and then of course you can get creative on your own. With this one, we're gonna do, we're gonna do stevia, sweet stevia. There it is right there. Get a good look at it, stevia. All right. Same thing, pop the top. There we go. And this is why I don't like shaking them up, because you get some of the alcohol like stuck in the little plastic thing, right? And I don't want that. So sorry, they just kind of like got me, okay? So there we go. It's there. That's that. All right, and stevia, back to stevia. So we're gonna take a couple of stevia pieces and we're gonna drop them in here for the infusion. And then of course, there we go. All right, smells good, not gonna lie. And yeah, that's that. All right, so here we go. I'm not gonna use this to funnel my alcohol. Sorry. I'm just gonna do the old fashioned way, okay? And much faster. I'm gonna speed the other one up. Yeah, there we go. So, there we go. This is supposed to be better for our margaritas. And I'm gonna put that in there. Everything's in there. And like for me, I'm just gonna do a nice little swirl. All right, here we go. As you guys can see, the stevia is moving around in there. And there you have it. And there you have it. We'll be back in 4 days, maybe less. We're gonna do some movie magic, okay? We're gonna do some movie magic. We're gonna fast forward this, but I'll let you guys know how these taste. We have rum, we have tequila. This is a hibiscus. This is a stevia. All right, and we'll be back. This is day 3. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna test. This is day 3. We're gonna test. We're gonna test and see if we can go ahead and filter this out. But this is the infusion. We did the rum over here, and then we did the tequila over here. As you clearly can see right now, and what I'll show you guys, I got my cups right here. So when you look at this, this is a little bit darker than what this really is. I'm gonna pour it into the cup so that you guys can really see it. But like I say, this is 69% overproof. This is rum, the dark old-fashioned tradition dark rum. Like I said, I believe that it is a little bit darker than what's in the bottle. And this is the hibiscus. So we'll see what that is. All right, still smells, got a little, ain't a strong smell, but you can tell that there's something else in there, but I just can't really put my finger on it, but you can tell there's something a little different. All right, so what we're gonna do is leave it there, pop the top on it, right? And what I'm gonna do is pour a little bit. Do a little bit more, why not? Just pop the top on this one. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna smell both. And we'll compare the colors. Like I say, I think that the infused one looks a little bit darker. So, but we'll see that. Let you guys get right in there. And this is the infused, this is the non-infused. I think that they're darker, but that'll let you guys be the judge. So, on the aroma, smells normal. You can tell there's something in this one, but you just don't know exactly what. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste, and I'm gonna see. I should have stuck with the original little, it's powerful. 69 over proof. You know what? We're gonna let that one infuse another, so we're gonna let that go a little bit more. I'm not gonna drink that one. Yeah, we're not gonna drink that one. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the tequila and stevia, right? As you can see, it's clear over here. This one has like a little green hue to it, so I'm gonna kind of hold it down so that you guys can see it. But that is nothing but the stevia leaves in there. So what I'll do is, I'm not gonna pour two. I'm just gonna pour one. We already know what regular tequila tastes like, so I'm gonna see if this has the extra taste to it. If not, like I say, we'll come back on day 4, we'll pour them out and we'll see if it's stronger or if it's the same. And then, we'll finish off the video at that point in time. Now you can really smell the stevia in this one, which is crazy because I've never smelled stevia, but you can smell it as soon as you open it up. I like it though, the little green in there. So we're just gonna go pour a little bit. This one might be ready. Pop that back in there. And now it doesn't keep the green color, which is great. Because once I strain this out, of course, nobody wants a little color in their tequila. But like I say, this is supposed to be good for like margaritas, daiquiris, or whatever the case may be. So we'll see. Like I said, I can smell the stevia. I'm gonna let it go to full. I'm gonna let it go to full 4 days. And we'll come back and we finish it off. As of right now, the taste is, I'm gonna have to mix it. Whatever it is, I'm gonna have to mix it. I'm gonna just say that. I think it's just tequila, but I don't taste no. It doesn't really. You can tell it's a hint of something, but we'll just let it get a little bit more powerful, a little bit more stronger. So we'll finish it off. We'll let them finish, and then we'll come back on day 4. I'll do it the latest that I possibly can, so we can make sure that the flavors get infused, and then like I said, we'll finish. All right, guys, listen. We're back. I got a new hairdo, as you can see, and I let these go longer than the 72 hours that they were supposed to go to infuse. So we got a couple extra days on these bad boys. What I'm gonna do is, I didn't think about this. They gave me two because you're supposed to strain one into the other so that you don't get the leaves and stuff in there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain these bottles and then we're going to taste. I'm gonna start with the tequila. You guys saw what happened with the rum last time or earlier in this video, but we're gonna start with the tequila and we'll just kind of do that. Kind of go through that process. And remember, once again, this tequila has been infused with stevia. And what I'm going to do is, at this point, I'm gonna take this off and I'm just gonna pour it into this cup. I'll bring it back so that you guys can see. In that way, we'll get all of the good stuff out of here. And as you can see, which you probably can't see, even when I'm pouring it out, guys, there's like the green color to it. So that's the stevia. And it is just that. That's the strainer. So that's the strainer that you're supposed to pour it through. Typically sit it on top of this, and what I'll do is I'll pour all of this out, and then what I'm gonna do is I'll take a quick break, making an executive decision here, guys. You know what? I said, why not? I don't want to do the back and forth. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pour this out into these cups as well. And this is the rum 69 overproof, and this one is with the hibiscus. So I'll move these out the way. Right, as you can see, that's a tequila infused with stevia. Okay, and this is darker. This is darker now than, oh, you can tell the color. You can clearly tell the difference in the color from the actual bottle. And I'll bring it back so that you guys can actually see the original bottle and what it actually looks like. And holy, I wish you guys could smell this right now, because this actually smells amazing. This smells amazing. All right, got those cleaned up. So bottles are empty. Voila. Okay, so we got our bottles empty, and like I said, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the rum. All right, so as you guys can clearly see, and like I say, I'll hold this up so you guys can see how dark that is. Okay, this is now this, right? Clear bottle. Boop. This is the 69 proof rum, and all I'm showing you guys is the difference in the color. Now, there's one, and there's the other. These are the same liquor. This one is infused on, the darker one is infused with hibiscus, Rochelle or hibiscus, but that's what it's infused with. This one here is just a straight up regular old rum, okay? So as you can see the difference in the color, I'll zoom in for you so that you guys can see that. And this lets me know it's been infused. The aroma from this smells good. Now, the rule of thumb is have a higher proof so that the infusion doesn't take over the alcohol taste, right? And that's why I went with the 69 overproof, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bottle this bad boy right back up. All right, so here's our little watch out. Don't need I'm not gonna do a lot, but I'm gonna keep a little bit. Like I say, a little bit, because it's overproof. There's some in here. And there we go. That's our bottle right there, guys. I'm gonna pour this back into the original, right? Like I say, you can see the difference in the color. I'm gonna pour this back in there because I don't want to waste any liquor, because who does that? I did it last time, but put my identifier on so I know what this is. But this is now hibiscus rum. Right, that's my hibiscus rum. And then, like I say, I'll do the taste. It's still some in here. Ooh, close call. But listen, here we go. The smell, like I tell you, the smell is magnifique, right? Not bad. You can taste the hibiscus. You can really taste it. It's not overpowering, but it gives it a little to it. So if you like a little to it, go for it. I am going to continue to do this, but I'm going to try it with something probably not so overproof at 69%. I'll probably try it with something a little bit, because the 69 proof itself, I mean, even with the, I don't know if I needed to put more Rochelle leaves in, but geez, this in itself is a kick. So I will try it with a different rum, with lower, just to see. Maybe I went too much over with the 69 overproof. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But the hibiscus is there, the Rochelle hibiscus is there, and it just gives you like a little. But the smell is overpowering. I don't want to use the word overpowering. The smell is good enough to where you be like, you know what? I can just smell this all day. That's what I will give you with the smell. Not overpowering, but it smells good. So if you need some aromatherapy, bow yeah, there you go. Now, we all know what color tequila is. It's clear. I'm gonna put it down here. I'll put it here. It's clear. Tequila is clear. Okay, guys? So, sweat, that's it. Now this right here, I have to hold this in front of me. I don't know if you guys can see, it's green. I'm using a green screen, but it has a hint of green because it's stevia, okay? And because it's stevia, this is, like I say, this is something that you can pour in. This is something that you can pour in your mixed drinks or whatnot. That's pretty much what the stevia one's for. Is just kind of like you want fruity drinks. That's what you're gonna want this for. It does smell a little sweet. That's what I will say. And the beauty of this does come with an actual strainer, right? So just in case there are like some extra leaves or whatnot, I believe that you can put this in here, or you can sit it right here on top if you're just gonna pour it right back in there like that. So that way, you know, it's green. It's a little hint of green. It's tequila. It has a little stevia smell to it, a little sweet smell to it. Nothing crazy. Nothing like that. I'm going to drink a little bit, yes, and just to tell you how it tastes. Because why else am I doing this? Yeah. Yeah. If I'm mixing this with the drink, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm mixing it with the drink, does it add to it? No. Will I be able to tell? No. Is it cool to say, hey, I infused my tequila with stevia? Sure. If you're just one of those type of people and that's what you want to do, then yeah. So here we have hibiscus rum, that's 69 overproof. And here we have stevia, and it's tequila, right? So if people will come in and they want to know what this is, of course it's right there, the little tags. I infused alcohol, guys. This is our leftovers. These are our leaves. Still smell good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Still smells good. Not gonna lie to you. It smells good, but at the same time, yeah. 69 proof, maybe a little bit too much. Like I say, the smell on this is amazing. Yeah. The stevia, are you gonna be able to tell? It may make your fruity drink a little bit sweeter. Will you be able to tell? Not really. Would I drink it as a shot? Not really. But hey, infuse stevia, infuse hibiscus, tequila, rum. I did it. Get in the comments. Tell me what you guys think. This is how it works. This is how you make them. 48 hours is, 72 hours is the most. I ain't gonna say the most, but is the recommended time for infusion with some of these. And it kind of varies, but I let it go way longer than 72 hours just because life got busy. So get in the comments, let me guys know what you think. Would you try these, or are there some other flavors that you guys would like me to try? I will do it and I'll show you guys. And this is episode of how it works, and this is how infusing alcohol works. See you guys in the next one.